bunch of buses and hitches, we made it back here to Cracker Barrel at White Pass, and we're about to head back out on the trail. I was talking to a couple hikers at White Pass at the Cracker Barrel, and found out that there's another fire just to the north of us. Luckily we're heading south, but it was in that southernmost section that we just completed before we went up north, so we got lucky there. Got to dodge that fire altogether, so we just keep heading south, see what comes next. Whew. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Hiking hard to get up here to try to get my campsite set up before dark, but I wanted to just give a view of this smoke. It's fairly thick. This is from the Snyder Spring fire, which is some miles north of here, not too far. This is Goat Rock's Wilderness, and as you can tell, it's pretty smoked in, but even through the smoke you can tell it's still really beautiful. That's why you don't walk with the camera on. Here is the bug situation in Washington currently. You can see all of these flies all over my legs. They especially like my compression sock for some reason, but they're everywhere. They won't leave you alone. So this is the third day since leaving out of White Pass, and you can see it's still smoky. It's supposed to be maybe clearing up tomorrow, I hope. What's his name?
His name is Extreme. However, I call him whatever I want.
You call him whatever you want. Hi.
Hopefully you're filming his nose.
Yeah, I'm getting his nose.
You're so cute. black.
No way.
Yeah. Gray horses do that. Oh wait, you can hold him under his chin or something.
This is Mount Adams at 12,281 feet, and we've been circumnavigating around it for a little while here. Okay, I'm in the middle now and still have a little ways to go. This is a tricky crossing. My heart's pounding. Good morning. We're headed into Trout Lake, Washington. It's only been a few days, but we did a short resupply because we knew we were able to do a short resupply. Carrying just 3 days of food is lighter than carrying 4 or 5, so heading to Trout Lake today. It's Sunday. Try to get cleaned up and stuff and get a resupply, and then have some town food. I hear they have some pretty good huckleberry delights in Trout Lake. I'll be sure to sample those. And then we're gonna get back out on trail and get some more miles in toward Cascade Locks. I do have my bounce box, which I sent to Trout Lake, and that has you know, some extra gear, heavier rain wear, and an extra sleeping pad and things like that, like sort of emergency stuff. But that went to the post office, and since the post office is closed today, I'm not going to be able to deal with it. So hopefully I'll be able to call them and get them to forward it down trail for me, because I don't think I'm going to need any of that stuff until I get to probably Kennedy Meadows at the north end of the Sierras. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully I don't have to double back here and come get that stuff, because that would be troublesome. Well, we just got a ride here to Trout Lake by Michael in his Tesla, and it was a very fun drive, very illuminating. It is huckleberry pancake time. Hug. So it's chore time. Just got done shopping for my resupply for the next 3 days, and now it's time to sort it all out and bag it up. Also in the middle of doing laundry right now. This is the back of the general store, and they are kind enough to allow us to use the washer and the dryer for a donation. And this is right in the back of the store. And here is the front of the store. secured a trail by Doug and getting ready to head south again. You know, got into town, got to resupply, a shower, washed laundry, ate some town food, got back on trail. So all said and done, we're in town for about 6 hours, and we'll hike about 15 miles today. And next up, Cascade Locks and Oregon. Should take us about 3 days to get there. Hopefully, we'll see how this goes. Some kind soul has brought water out here to the trailhead, and that is very generous. I have been walking mostly through Green Tunnel today, but came out here to this clearing, and you can see the smoke has cleared up quite a bit down this far south. And here off in the distance you can see Mount Hood. That's 42 miles away, 11,000 plus feet in elevation. Right here you see Mount St. Helens. We're up here on a ridge, and on the opposite side of the ridge you can see both Mount Hood and Mount Adams. And here you can see Mount Adams. It's obscured by clouds at the moment, but here within 50 feet diameter you can see all three: Mount Adams, Mount St. Helens, and Mount Hood. Off in the distance there is Mount Hood, which obviously I don't think we're going to get a view of today. Clouds look like they're going to extend through the day, so that's the best view we're getting today. I have been hiking longer days over the last week, trying to get ready for Oregon so we could do even longer days yet. So this last week has been mostly 27 and 28 mile days, and we're in the middle of one of those right now. It's kind of a boring day. There's not really much to look at, so it's a little like ho-hum right now. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's a lot of the same scenery. So, but hopefully this helps build up the endurance to make the longer days more possible once we get to Oregon. So hopefully it pays off. We'll see how that goes. People always ask about how you get water, and I'll kind of give you a sort of a quick tour here of it. Basically, as you come down trail, you find creeks or springs, and I'll show you this one that we've got right here. So this little spring is running here. It's running pretty well. What I have is what's called a water bladder. This is a Canuck brand 3-liter water bladder, and I collect the water in this, and then I connect my Sawyer squeeze filter to the water bladder and filter the water into my water bottle. Pretty easy. I can't really give you a demonstration without setting up the tripod, and just don't have it in me today. This thing that looks like a big turd is actually a slug. You can see its antennae. Kind of gross looking. Well, I've gone and done it. I've crossed the 500-mile mark, and I'm almost to Oregon. Here we are, getting close. About to cross the Bridge of the Gods and make our way into Oregon. Here it is, the Bridge of the Gods.
All right.
We have to figure out how to make our way across here without getting run over. There must be some sort of way.